Hi parents of our Pisces babies. This is Parental Guidance. My name is Danita. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing to the only show on YouTube dedicated to providing guidance to parents on how to better connect with our children on a monthly basis. So this is a very moving reading. I have a little Pisces, and usually my two favorite signs that I always like kind of, ooh, you see my fingers in the shadow, that I kind of get like geeked about are Sagittariuses and Pisces, because it's my sign and my child's sign. So it also helps me as a parent to know how I need to behave in order to better support my little ones. So with this being said, you know, when I first saw this picture, I was almost like kind of grieved. Because I'm like, oh, that's a heavy look in that wolf's eyes. But overall, the energy is very reflective, very deep, very pensive, you know, just trying to figure some stuff out. What I would please offer to you is to watch the first video if you haven't already. It's going to give you some insight on what's going on this month with all the signs and why all these new cards all of a sudden. Like, this format is different. I hope you appreciate it. I did this to create a more thorough overview of your month for you, and I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments. So like I said, your child has the wolf in the upright. It speaks of creation, healing, and purification. And I wish my phone would focus for you, but it's kind of blurry. So I do apologize in advance. I was grateful, and it's almost like I could sense this card before I pulled it, that the card was going to be read, and I was so thankful that I was on the same wavelength, that your child is embodying the vibration of the ruby. So it's very bright, very vibrant, rejuvenating the body, wanting for things to be in alignment. So that's going to be on their mind, to just kind of work through things, to heal. Yes, healing in the body, because there's certain things that's going to take place this month that's going to need to be healed. And they're just going to be like on this continual regenerative process. Speaks of rejuvenation, strength, increasing your stamina, and so on and so forth. So it's very important for them to have that vibration of healing this month. They have the Stitch Tight and Serpentine, or the reverse. No, I said it right. Yay! And this card is like supposed to be a card of action in the upright, but when it's not, it says that something is not moving. So this is meditation, calming your energy centers, detoxifying your thoughts. Something is somewhat stagnant, so maybe they're holding on to something. It says fear and negative thoughts are preventing you from experiencing peace and joy in your life. And there's this, you got peace here. There's remnants of peace and healing mentioned all throughout these cards. Of a purification, but a lot of these words are confirming each other, and it's inviting them to their dilemma is that they have to choose to they have to choose love over fear, and trusting over fear as well. So that's their lesson. At least their emotion is health. And it's in the upright, so they're wanting things to be positive. They're desiring for things to be balanced. They are in a positive emotional mindset of health, positivity, fluidness. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. You know, they are rejuvenating their body. They're all about healing. But their focus this month is that there's something hurting them, that they're not very happy. You know, something internal where they're just kind of down or not pleased about. It says, today I will find 5 things to be happy about, or 5 things that make me laugh. I think it says I found 5 things. So, you know, encourage that joy. This kind of struck me because it's a sudden change coming into the month of November. And this is the 4 weeks. I know there's 5, but this is the beginning energy. This is the end. And then somehow this all ties together. But they have the change in the wind card. And maybe that is in the... Let me double check because I may have been in the reverse. No, it wasn't. It was in the upright. Okay. So they're aware that a change has happened. And it's like preparing for the storm, or that, you know, something is about to happen. Because in the second week of November, their peace is disrupted. And, you know, so they're very intuitive children. They're aware of that. It says, now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. So it's like, I love when these cards confirm each other, because it's like they know something's happening, and then that storm comes that second week, and they just got to go within. In the third week, maybe it is the 4th week, they may be caught up in fear, and they may have to examine what they're giving their energy to. You know, giving as best as they know how at whatever age they may be, is surrendering to those emotions, giving in that there's only so much that they can take on. And little Piscean children, and Pisces in general, they try to take on the world, and they can't. And it's them learning, okay, I got to give this up. So being mindful that they trust their higher power, but sadly in the end for this month, you know, they may turn to overindulging. You know, if their diet changes, or they want more sugary snacks, it's a coping mechanism, because you know, they're still processing, they're still struggling with something that they need to surrender, and I have no idea what that is. But it's a seeking and a finding. This concerns me personally, but I just want to try my best to be supportive and be there, and that's where the cards in the bottom will I'll explain that in a moment. But they have seeking and finding. That's their change. So at least if they start out seeking something, thankfully it's in the upright, they're going to find it. So whatever they're searching for, the healing that they're searching for, the peace that they're searching for, thank God they're going to find it. And, you know, the thing that may be the solution is surrounding them, or them being surrounded around people who are balanced and who help support, who give them a new perspective. I feel that that's important, that provide them, you know, a different way of seeing things. They have balanced friendships, and it just says your friendships work best when there's an equal share of giving and receiving. So someone's going to be there to help and to share with them. Now, how you can support your Piscean child, I feel like a PSA, how you can support them is illumination. It says, believe in the power of grace. When we least expect it, a new door will open and the light of grace will illuminate our next step. I don't know exactly what that means for you. Maybe you will be the one that illuminates something for them, like the next step for them. Or even maybe it's an instance where they're affected by something that you have had to deal with, and the light will be illuminated for your next step, and that will be helpful to them to help generate some peace. If that's the case, these last two cards definitely resonate with that. These are for you. And this is your energy for the month of November. You are focused on going on a direction, and you are motivated by a goal to get off your ass, to be very proactive. And I'm like, hey, I am all for that, you know, and I love it when, like I keep saying, these cards, it's confirmation from the universe that this is a solid reading for somebody, because every card is talking to each other. It's conversations that are tied together, and that makes me feel so good. Like, yay, this is right. Everything is in alignment. It speaks of direction, purpose, objectives, taking that first step. And that first step is getting off your ass. You know, getting off the couch and taking that first step to action. It says, I am committed to getting off my ass and making big moves towards accomplishing my goals. I will join that gym. I will make that call. I will connect with people, share my story, share my passion. Nothing is going to happen until I get my butt off that couch and move. I am making moves. It's like she's almost like doing it like the Michael Jackson dance or something. I don't know if that was like bad, or I think it was bad. Some kind of move where he was just like, ah! No, I don't know. It's just, you know, anyway, you know, if you know Michael Jackson, you know what move I'm talking about. Anywho. Yeah, that's that. This probably is like one of the shortest monthly videos that I've had to do, but blessings to you and your Pisces child. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I always look forward to hearing from you guys. Everyone's been quiet for the most part, but I'm hoping that this month we will generate some conversations, and let me know how this has been resonating for you and with you. Have a great November. Happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you in December.